place that you're somewhat familiar with. Has it been any different because it's a playoff semifinal?
Not really. I mean, my freshman year we were in not in the same area we were this year. We were in the Fountain Blue, and that was a really cool experience, getting to play Ohio State. And it's pretty similar. I'm sure the Orange Bowl things has a set way of how they do things. So this year's really going the same. Yesterday we had a really tough practice. It was a good practice. It was tough. And we're not really used to this 80-degree December weather, so it's kind of throwing us off a little bit. We had a good practice. Went to Fogo de Chao last night. Rubbed a little bit, so it's been fun so far.
Who was the best eater last night at that place?
I don't know. I was with a bunch of little receivers and DBs, so we definitely threw it down. So I was probably one of the biggest eaters there, me and Dorian. But nothing overwhelming like seeing DJ Reader eat.
Baker Mayfield, the best quarterback you guys maybe have seen this season?
I mean, he's definitely a great player. We've faced a lot of great talent all year. I think he definitely probably brings more to the table than a lot of other players we've faced. We faced a lot of great talent all year. But he has a very different skill set. He can bring. I guess I would say he's similar to Marquise Williams, but he probably is. He probably brings a lot more to the table than Marquise Williams. And that says a lot because Marquise is a really good player.
Does he seem to be maybe more shifty than Marquise?
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. He's definitely a fast player, but he is a lot more. He's a lot more quick and shifted than he is like straight line speed. Well, that's just as dangerous because he can juke you out. He can do a lot of different things.
Every single year, Coach Venables has one of the best defenses in the country. Obviously, he's a fantastic coach. How much does he deserve a head coaching job?
I mean, I think a lot of our guys on our staff deserve a head coaching job from the job they've done the past couple of years and just bringing Clemson to the top. But that's just their personal preference, so they want that responsibility. So a lot of the guys on our staff are definitely qualified. But you got to talk to him. That's what he wants to do. Yeah.
What does he do best, Ben?
I think it's just desire and his just focus every day. He's locked in. He's 100% every day. He doesn't change with the seasons. Every day this entire year he's been locked in, focused on the game plan, focused on winning. That's hard to do when it's such a long season. And somehow he's done it, and that's why he's so successful.
How's the shoulder?
It's feeling good. That couple of days were good for me. I got a nice little cortisone shot before I left, which definitely helped out a lot because it's put the medicine right in my shoulder. My shoulder's feeling good. The main thing that was bothering me was my collarbone. It's feeling a lot better now. Thank God. It was getting annoying.
How much did the Clemson defense just need a break after those 10 weeks?
I mean, I feel like our whole team did. Those 10 weeks were grueling on our body. So you get a couple of days off. I mean, it was only 3 or 4 days, but that was huge for me, just to get my legs back under me because I haven't had a season like that since high school. So it was definitely big for a lot of guys on our team.
I want to talk to you about your brothers. What's been their impact on you as a person and your career as a football player?
Well, Garrett's probably just leadership because he's been there, done that with being a student athlete, playing at Clemson. So he kind of knows the ins and outs of Clemson and what to expect and all the just things that he lets me know, all things that could get me off track and get me off my path. So Garrett's leadership has helped me out a lot. And Cameron is really just his outlook on life. He's changed my outlook on life. Just his attitude, the way he goes about things, and you can't ever catch Cameron in a bad mood. And it's just joy. You just got to meet Cameron to be expressive. He's just a different. I don't know. I love the kid. He's changed me. He's changed my family. He's changed a lot of people in Anderson. By the way, he just goes about things.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Is this my water?
Yeah.
God, I was looking at it, I was not sure who it was.
Ben, when you look at Oklahoma's offense, what do you remember most about that game last year in tackling P. Ryan, who was an absolute load?
Well, I had a lot of help from our D-line whenever I got to tackle him. It wasn't really any times where it was one-on-one, so it was a lot of gang tackling, thank God. But he's definitely a very powerful back. So hopefully we'll have a lot more gang tackling this year, so I can get some help.
You kind of get to live out a linebacker's dream in that game with the return for the touchdown. What was going through your mind when you're headed to the end zone?
Absolutely nothing. It was completely blank, and I was just trying to outrun anybody in a red jersey or white jersey. I guess they're in white. It's really nothing at all. Literally nothing.
Has this trip seemed a little bit different? I mean, can you tell that this is different maybe than the previous Orange Bowl? That this
I think
is
there's
a
definitely
bigger
a lot
stake?
more. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more focus, and there's a lot more maturity. You can just see a lot more maturity throughout this team, just because we have hopefully, if we win, we have another game ahead of us. Which that's not really our focus. We're 100% focused on Oklahoma right now, but we definitely do have a lot more focus. And there's not a lot. There's a lot less shenanigans going on, and just guys just goofing around. Because it really is. I mean, the bowl game's fun, but it really is a business trip for us.
I heard Shaq yesterday at practice get on to another player, and he said, "Man, you play too much. Stop playing."
Yeah.
Is that the kind of leadership that you guys are seeing?
That's how it's been throughout a lot of guys on our team. We know what's at stake. We know what we have the opportunity to do, and we don't want to miss this opportunity. So a lot of our guys are locked in, and you kind of have to when you have Coach V and Coach Sweeney just making it that way. We're glad that's how it is. We know what's at hand, so we definitely take it as a business trip.
Is it hard to get some of these younger guys locked in, considering this is their first trip?
It's definitely difficult with every team when you have those young guys that want to goof around and want to just play around against Miami. But I think our leadership's done a good job just showing them the way and how to take things. So I think our leadership's done a good job this year. Now there's a lot less of that than there has been in the past.
After practice yesterday, we were kind of watching through the fence, and Coach Sweeney was waving his arms all over the place and jumping up and down. What was that message?
Was it after the practice?
Yeah.
I was probably like wheezing because I was so tired. I don't know. I think it's what we were having like a field goal kicking contest. And the wind kept messing our kickers off, so he was probably getting pretty mad at them. So I don't know. I think I'll still got to Coach V. I think I missed that.